On Christmas, along with the turkey and all the trimmings, Othermama would bake the traditional coconut cake. She cracked the coconut open with a claw hammer out on the back porch. Othermama had strong arms and bragged that growing up she could wrestle her older brothers to the ground. I still love fresh coconut, and she always gave me, her youngest granddaughter Niki, a small chunk to munch on before she grated it to make the best frosting in the whole wide world. Othermama, my maternal grandmother, had lived with us as far back as I could remember. She was the sun whose gravity held us safely in orbit. A fantastic cook, she ruled the kitchen. For example, she would order us to get our heads out of the refrigerator. The only person she allowed to stand with his head stuck inside was my daddy, D.W. Bradshaw. Othermama never spoke to her son-in-law unless she absolutely had to, and even then it took great effort, for they despised each other. One evening, a few days after Christmas in 1954, when I was 10 years old, Mama went to a PTA meeting at my school. My two older brothers were at a movie with their buddies. My older sister was at work. Othermama was in her bedroom reading the Bible, and I was watching TV in the living room with Daddy. He had sipped several cans of beer, then dozed off in his chair. I figured he was out for at least another hour, but he woke up and headed toward the kitchen. Othermama must have heard him get up. Daddy wore heavy work boots. Or maybe she heard the refrigerator open. She joined him in the kitchen, and I heard her say, "What do you want, D.W.? Can I help you find something?" Her tone was measured. I returned to watching TV. Daddy had an exceptionally loud voice, and when he became angry, I believed the entire neighborhood could hear him. "God damn it," he screamed. "Where is it? What happened to it?" My stomach muscles always tightened when he became angry. "I can bake another one tomorrow," Othermama explained, "but not tonight. I don't have another coconut to make the icing." "Who ate the last piece? God damn it to hell." He was talking about Othermama's traditional coconut cake. I knew who ate the last piece. Othermama did too. Othermama served it to my older brother Jason that afternoon with a big glass of milk. Daddy always treated my brother badly. He would whip him for no reason and call him names like stupid, idiot, or worse. I don't know," Othermama lied. "But Daddy let out a yell that made me jump. He stomped past me through the living room, and Othermama followed. When he reached the hallway, he stopped short, grabbed the door jamb, and began to bang his head against it. Tears rolled down his cheeks, and he began to sob. I had seen Daddy throw fits before. He often yelled and threw things. Sometimes he'd hit Mama. Behind his back, my sister called him Old Troll. But I'd never seen him hurt himself or bash his head against anything. I'd never seen anybody do that. And I had never seen Daddy cry. He reminded me of a goat butting his head like that. He kept banging harder and harder. It had to hurt, but he didn't seem to feel it. I sat nearby on the couch, watching, frozen in fear. Finally, Othermama, who also appeared to be frozen, yelled, "D.W., D.W., stop! You'll hurt yourself." "I'll make another coconut cake tomorrow. Just please stop." He did stop, and without looking to the right or left, as if nothing had happened, he walked back to the kitchen. Othermama followed and offered to make him a cheese sandwich. The Three Billy Goats Gruff was one of my favorite fairy tales. I delighted in how the first two goats tricked the mean old troll and safely crossed the bridge by telling him a better meal was on the way. As the third Billy Goat Gruff trotted across the bridge to join his brothers, the troll who lived beneath the bridge tried to grab and eat him. But the third Billy Goat Gruff, being the strongest of the three, kicked the troll into the river that carried him swiftly out to sea. The troll was never seen again, and the Three Billy Goats Gruff lived happily ever after. Although Daddy had behaved like a billy goat, as well as a nasty troll that night, he didn't get kicked off a bridge to be swept out to sea. He was saved for the time being, oddly enough, thanks to Othermama.